Have you ever looked at your home and felt like something just isn't quite right? The furniture is complete and the decor is in place, but the space still feels slightly off. Most of the time, it comes down to a few small design mistakes: the wrong sofa size, a TV placed too high, curtains that hang too short, or scattered decor. So, in this video, we'll break down 6 design mistakes homeowners don't realize they're making and show you simple adjustments that can instantly improve how your space looks and feels. At Design Burst, we don't just throw random ideas at your space, we study what you really need, how you live, what problems you face, and what style fits you best. Then we create detailed 3D renders, so you can actually see how your space will look before making any big decisions. Every plan is made to look beautiful and built to work for you. So, are you ready to transform your space? Visit our website or email us today and let's design your dream home together. Mistake number 1, choosing the wrong sofa size. Let's start with the largest piece of furniture in the living room, the sofa. In a typical 3 to 4 meter wide living room wall, there are 2 common mistakes homeowners make when choosing the sofa size. The first mistake is choosing a sofa that is slightly too small for the wall and the seating area. Even if the sofa itself looks nice, the wall behind it feels too wide and the seating area starts to feel visually incomplete. The opposite problem happens when the sofa is too large for the space. A sectional sofa that stretches almost wall to wall leaves very little breathing room, making movement tighter and the layout feel crowded. Now compare that with a sofa that is scaled properly to the wall. This L-shaped sofa fills the seating area comfortably, while the ribbed area rug supports the layout without extending too far beyond the seating zone. Designers usually follow a simple proportion rule: leave around 70 to 90 centimeters of walking space around the sofa, and keep the sofa length at about 2/3 of the wall length. So the real rule when choosing a sofa isn't style, it's proportion. Mistake number 2, mounting the TV too high or too low. Another common mistake happens right in front of the sofa: the TV placement. When your flat-screen TV is mounted slightly higher than the natural viewing level, over time you start to feel the difference. Your neck tilts slightly upward while watching. It's not dramatic, but after long viewing sessions, it becomes uncomfortable. This usually happens because the TV is positioned based on wall composition instead of viewing comfort. The correct approach is much simpler. When seated on the sofa, the center of the TV should align with your natural eye level, which is typically around 100 to 110 centimeters from the floor. A simple trick can help you get this right. Sit on the sofa exactly where you would normally watch TV and look straight ahead. Where your eyes naturally land on the wall, that's where the center of the TV should be placed. Once the TV aligns with your seated eye level, watching becomes far more comfortable and the entire feature wall feels better balanced. Mistake number 3, using only one lighting source. Lighting is another detail that many homeowners underestimate. Imagine a living and dining area that relies on only one ceiling light, such as a flush mount light. During the day, natural light keeps the room bright, but at night, when that single ceiling light turns on, the entire space becomes evenly lit. Everything is visible, yet the room feels flat and lifeless, with no shadows, depth, or cozy zones. Designers usually solve this by layering at least 3 types of lighting within the same space. For general lighting, you can use a modern globe pendant light in the living area and a modern circular LED pendant light above the dining table. Both provide ambient light, while also acting as visual centerpieces that help define each zone. Then add a slim arc floor lamp beside the sofa. This introduces vertical lighting and softly brightens darker corners of the living area. Finally, a dome shade table lamp on a side table adds eye-level lighting that creates a warmer and more intimate atmosphere. Once these layers work together, the room immediately feels more dynamic and comfortable. Instead of relying on one flat light source, the space now has multiple lighting levels that shape the mood of the room. Mistake number 4, hanging curtains too short. Curtains are another detail that can quietly affect how tall a room feels. In this setup, the curtain fabric stops just below the window frame, covering only the window area instead of the full wall height. Because the curtains stop before reaching the floor, the ceiling appears lower and the windows look smaller than they actually are. A better approach is to mount the curtain rod closer to the ceiling line and allow the curtains to run all the way down to the floor. In the corrected version, full-height layered curtains covering the entire wall of windows. Instead of breaking the wall into pieces, the curtains now create one continuous vertical line that draws the eye upward. With this adjustment, the windows feel larger, the wall appears taller, and the entire room instantly looks more elegant and well-proportioned. Mistake number 5. Overcrowding surfaces with small decor. Another subtle mistake happens when a surface is filled with too many small decorative items. On this console surface, few decor pieces are placed close together. When everything is small and densely arranged, the overall composition begins to feel busy and slightly overwhelming. Instead of guiding the eye, the decor creates visual noise. A better approach is to simplify the arrangement and introduce clearer focal elements. A decorative niche shelf adds vertical interest and structure to the corner, helping anchor the area. By grouping a few decor pieces with different heights and shapes, allows each item to stand out instead of competing with the others. Designers often follow a simple styling rule. Use fewer pieces, vary their scale, and group them intentionally. Mistake number 6. Having no clear focal point. Finally, many rooms feel unsettled because there is no clear focal point. In this dining area, multiple small frames are scattered across the wall. Because each piece has a similar visual weight, they compete for attention instead of guiding the eye. Your eyes move around the wall without settling anywhere. The room technically has framed arts, but nothing truly stands out. A stronger design approach is to choose one main feature that anchors the entire space. You can have a large statement artwork highlighted by slim, modern picture light centered on the dining wall. Now, when someone enters the space, their attention is drawn directly to the main artwork, making the wall feel more composed. Once the focal point is defined, the entire area feels more organized, intentional, and visually balanced. Good interior design isn't always about adding more. Often, it's simply about recognizing the design mistakes homeowners don't realize they're making and correcting them in simple, thoughtful ways. With these small adjustments, your home can instantly feel more balanced, comfortable, and intentional. If you like this video, check out our other interior design guides for more practical home tips. Your home deserves the same, but instead of guessing what furniture to buy or how to lay out your space, you can get a clear design plan first. And if you need help with your own space, you can visit our website at www.designburst24.com and reach out to us via email or WhatsApp. And you'll get a detailed 3D plan, furniture options, and a clear shopping guide. And don't forget to subscribe for more real home design.